Good afternoon, and welcome to my channel here on YouTube. I am Keisha. My channel is Loving Guiding Light. I bring you all messages, the collective from God, Spirit, Universe, Ancestors, messages in which I channel and I receive through nature. I'm outside a lot, connecting with God and the universe and all that. So I get a lot of messages from nature. I get a lot of synchronized numbers. And I also use tools such as divination tools, tarot, ruins, charms, etc. There are so many tools out here, and God uses so many different ways to communicate, more so than what we've ever been told or taught to believe, okay? God can communicate with you and anyone he chooses, however he chooses to do so. There are so many gifted people on YouTube. I've seen people that are capable and have the ability to channel messages from coffee grounds, rocks, stones, etc. So, and every culture also uses different divination tools. So, if you have been led to this channel, it is because there's a message here for you. I just posted a short on a bug that I had an encounter with yesterday. It's called the leaf-footed bug, and I uploaded a short and some of the spiritual characteristics and the message it carried. And if you get an opportunity, check it out. Also, en route to work, I had lots of synchronized numbers showing up on my path. So I came and I wrote out what I had received in those messages. So it was 1212 was my the numbers I was seeing, and it says, have faith that Spirit is speaking to you through repetitive thoughts, ideals, and insight that guide you to improve something in your life or the life of others. Allow your positive affirmations to lead the way. Then I had 111 appear. And that message is, an energy gateway has opened for you, rapidly manifesting your thoughts into reality. Choose your thoughts wisely at this time, ensuring that they match your desires. Don't put any energy into thinking about fears at all, lest you manifest them. And then 1010. You're receiving divine guidance from God through thoughts, ideals, insights, or what's called clear-cut cognizance. Knowing facts without knowing how you receive the information. Stay positive about the messages you are receiving. Okay, so like I said, if you were drawn to this page, it's just because there's a message here for you. Perhaps you're having some of these things transpire around you with synchronized numbers, as well as messages in which you may be channeling and you're not really sure as to where they're coming from. Perhaps, you can hear your inner guidance, and you're just on your spiritual path and you're awakening and you're not really sure what's going on. God is saying that you are hearing correctly. Just do not lose the faith and trust that what you are getting and receiving is coming directly from source. Okay. Again, let's see. I am feeling led to pull a few cards for you all today. We're going to do The Soul's Journey Lesson Cards by James Van Prague. Okay. And we're going to see what messages Spirit has for us today on this spiritual journey. I hope all of you are doing well, that you're staying the course. I know the spiritual awakening journey is challenging, to say the least. However, everything that happens and transpires in our life is happening for a reason. It is allowing us to grow. We're transforming into our higher and most authentic being. self. So everything you go through, whether you see it as good or bad, is helping you to be the person in whom God intended you to be on this planet. Um, and it's all in how you shift your perspective, okay? Everything that may look bad is actually can be seen as good because you are gaining so much from the experiences, okay? And in shifting your thoughts in the way that you perceive things that are transpiring around you and in your life, shifting it from looking at it in a bad perspective, shift it to looking at it in a good perspective. Well, what has this situation brought me? You know, if you're in a particular situation and you just feel overwhelmed and challenged or whatever, if you just sit back and quiet your mind and contemplate, you know, what that experiences has brought you, then perhaps you will see a different viewpoint, okay? If you left something traumatic, you know, then you have gained courage, you know, you gained courage, you become bold, you know, you're standing in your power, you're setting healthy goals and all that kind of stuff. So shift their perspective. Everything that happens in our life, every experience is really truthfully just, you know, helping us to evolve. It helps us to evolve to be the person that we want to be, you know. And then also those experiences also become tools for you to help others that may be going through similar situations, and it can be an encouragement to help others in order for them to overcome and to set boundaries and so forth. So it's all in how you look at everything. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, what are the messages we have today for the collective on the spiritual journey? Please show me. Don't take this thing so seriously. You know, you still have to, you know, enjoy your life, get out, and interact with other people, you know. Don't keep yourself isolated. We are really coming to a closure in a cycle, and things are lifting, and you should be able to see some positive things starting to transpire. I know I am. So I'm so grateful for that. I'm starting a new job. I'm excited about it, okay? Freedom. Freedom is the card that popped. It says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You create the power to create your own happiness. And how that starts is in the thoughts, your mind. You know, we are the creator of our own world. We manifest the things we want into our life. That goes for the negative as well, because, you know, if you have thoughts constantly in a negative realm, then the likelihood you'll be manifesting negative things on your path. It is so important to really use and take control of your thoughts, okay? And you can do that through meditation by calming yourself, sitting down, sitting still and meditating, and think about what you're thinking about, okay? Let me tell you, I can really tell you a lot about that, because I was dealt a really crappy hand, I think. You know, I feel that way a lot. You know, as far as my childhood and all of that, it wasn't all roses or whatnot to say, and I had a lot of things that happened. You know, now that I'm older and I'm on this spiritual journey and I've reflected and I've looked back, I now know that God allowed certain things to transpire in my life in order for me to be where I am today and to use those experiences to help others. However, when I was going through it and sitting in the midst of it and having this little weeping party, you know, the victim mindset, I was just like, why me? Why me? Why me? You know? And a lot of us struggle with that. Okay. So I think that my growth on this journey and really sitting with myself and going inwards and quieting my mind and thinking about what I was thinking about and shifting the perspective of those things has really helped me to grow and become the person I am today. And I'm so grateful for it and for all the experiences I have had as well. It has truly made me more humble. It has made me more compassionate and empathetic towards any and everyone, because we are all here on a spiritual journey, whether we're aware of it or not. And my situation and my awakening really has helped me to just, release and let go of things, animosity, any type of ill will I might have had for those I thought, harmed me or did me wrong or whatever. I just came to realize that we are all on this journey, and this journey is really not an easy journey. It's not an easy journey to be human and be on this earth and dealing with so much that we have dealt with our entire life, not just us, our ancestors and all that. So you have freedom, and you possess the power and the free will to create whatever you want. So this is why I encourage you to always be mindful of your thoughts, what you're watching, all of that, what you entertain, the people you associate with, okay? And it says guilt. It says guilt. It says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So if you're struggling with guilt from cutting ties or attachments to certain people that were not contributing to your growth, contributing or bringing reciprocity into your life and the relationships that you held with those folks, release that. Okay, all of us are on this journey, and no matter who you cut out of your life or which strings you detach from or whatever, we are all collectively connected. Okay, we are all one. We are all of God, and we are all connected. Release whoever it is, whatever the situation is, whatever the guilt you're holding, release it into the universe. Give it to God in love and light, and keep the path of your spiritual journey. There is nothing to feel guilty about. Nothing to feel guilty about. Holy Spirit, ancestors. No, that's too many, Lord. Holy Spirit, ancestors, what else for the collective? Show me. Call upon spirit guides. Oh, there we go. What's this one? It says health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. God is saying you have to honor this vessel, this avatar. This is what he has given us in order to be here on this earth, to be able to maneuver through this earth, to navigate on this earth. And we have to take good care of it, meaning that we are consciously aware of what we're putting in our bodies. I just told you I was recently hospitalized. I've been having issues digestively, which happens when you are ascending on this spiritual journey. And because there's so much manipulation going on in the food industry, I had a couple of hospital stays, and I've contemplated, like I said, I don't eat meat. I'm mostly plant-based, and I'm currently looking now for a local farmer in order to buy my produce, because yes, when I'm buying stuff in the grocery stores, I'm starting to have problems like reactions, and my body is not taking that in well. Let's just say it's rejecting it, possibly because of pesticides and so forth, maybe being manipulated with GMOs and all of that. And on this ascension, this is what happens, because we are spiritual beings and we're on this awakening. Our bodies are now starting to reject anything that is not wholesome or good for our bodies. Your body will start to reject it because it knows it's not good for us. Okay. And we are accelerating in this ascension as well. So Um, you might start feeling like, you having flu-like symptoms, certain things that's happening, ringing in the ears, discomforts, achy, pains, and so forth. That's because whether you are aware of it or not, we are ascending. The earth is changing. Our DNA is changing. Our bodies is changing. And this is part of what happens in this ascension. You can do your research and look it up in order to better understand some of the symptoms. I have so many of my friends saying, oh, I'm having this, I'm having that. But because they're not spiritually awoken, every time I say to them that we're ascending, they look at me and like I say ascending, like what, like I'm crazy or whatever. Well, let me say this. I am far from crazy, sweetie. And that's what I tell my friends all the time. And eventually, all those slumbering, the ones that are still asleep, they will eventually be awakened, because this is the journey that we're on. And we are all going to be awakened. And all the lies and deceits that has been told to us over our lifetime is going to be unveiled. Okay? I'm going to see right now what it is that Spirit wants us to surrender to. Holy Spirit, ancestors, earth angels, all those that are currently present, gods, goddesses, spirit guides. What are the things in which the collective needs to surrender to? What are the things that the collective needs to surrender to? Holy Spirit. Oh, there we go. It says, surrender to rest and sleep. Like I said, we are ascending much quicker now. So perhaps you're feeling fatigued and tired and whatnot, and Spirit is saying that instead of feeling like you got to constantly be going or moving or whatever, because that's what we've always been taught, is that we need to be productive, or whatever, or we're not doing enough. That's not true. Spirit is saying that you need to surrender to rest and sleep. It is time for you to really take care of yourself, because there's going to be some things that's transpiring within the next month or so that we're going to really need that energy. So it says to prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. That's what sleep is for. And not only is it good to rejuvenate your body and your spirit and your mind, you also have, during those times of sleep, you are connecting with our Creator, and that can be useful. You could wake up and have channeled messages that you had gotten during your sleep time. It says surrender to your intuition. I can't make it up. Surrender to your intuition. It says tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So, again, if you are feeling something, you're hearing something, seeing something, and your intuition is signaling that pay attention, that is God Creator, speaking with you, giving you messages. You are having a connection with God. He is channeling through you, and you need to trust that. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, what are the messages and things that they need to surrender to? It says surrender to receiving support and love. Surrender to receiving support and love. Wow. It says allow love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So if there are people, family members that you are connected with, that you are close with, and that you all are resonating on the same frequency and vibration, and they're offering to come in and help or whatnot, allow them to come in. We're not, and God will send the person or people to help you where you're at. You know, it can even be strangers. You know, sometimes it could be a connection that you have that you don't even understand. And this is God's way of bringing you resources and help to help you now where you're at, because you cannot carry everything on your own. I know that I do a lot of things, and my support system is not that grand, but I do have support. I'm grateful for the support that I have. I am so humbled that God has aligned me with friends and family that love and embrace me and care for me and are there for me when I'm in need. So God is saying, please allow the help in. It's okay to receive help. Everyone needs assistance sometime. Okay? Everyone needs a little help sometime. And we're going to get one from a brand new deck, Angel, Gods, and Goddesses. These are oracle cards. And I will read these directly. I will read the messages directly from the guidebook. That way you know the message it carries. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels. What are the messages for the collective on this spiritual awakening journey they need to hear today? Show me. Call upon my gods, goddesses, archangels, spirit guides, God, universe, all those currently present on this spiritual awakening journey. What are the messages? Ooh, that's two. It flipped out. Two that flipped out. Angels of family and goddess of sacred power. Angels of family. The angels surround both you and your family at this moment. The angels surround both you and your family at this moment. Goddess of sacred power. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. A lot of us that are on this awakening journey were awakened for a purpose, because God is trying to use you for the collective and helping to awaken as many as we can, as quickly as we can. Yes, we may be able to, and maybe we won't be able to. All he is asking that we are open to sharing the knowledge and things that are coming to us through messages, either through whatever experience you're having, synchronized numbers, animals, whatever way and how he's communicating with you. It could be through music, you know, it could be through just things coming to you and you're not sure as to where they're coming from, but he is asking you to utilize that and share as much as you can with all those who cross your path, or however you choose to do so. I'm going to read to you the angels of families. What it says from the book. I gotta get it up on a light because my eyes are getting bad. It says, do not worry about your family or loved ones, for all will work out. The angel surrounds you and your family at this time. Feel their love and light. Know that both you and your loved ones are forever held in an eternal embrace of love. Surrender your fear and any concern you may have for your family, a family member, or a loved one to the angels, and surrender your fear and any concerns you may have for your family, a family member, or a loved one to the angels, and know that the situation is being held and transformed right now. Gently close your eyes. Feel and visualize those you love being bathed in a light and love. Imagine beams of love emanating from the heart and mind, infusing and surrounding each family member and loved one with a beautiful healing energy. In turn, feel the light and love that emanates to you in return, and thank the angels for their assistance. And Goddess of sacred power. And Goddess of sacred power. You are being asked by God, goddesses, and universe to take a leading role with regards to the project or family issue you are currently involved in. The current situation is in need of leadership and direction. Sometimes being too democratic simply doesn't work. If you look at life honestly, you will realize that everyone has their own opinions on how they think things should be done. It is not much of a matter of who is right or wrong. What is important right now is that someone takes control. It is better to steer a ship somewhere rather than have it drift aimlessly wherever the wind may blow. Have the courage to take control. Ask the universe to guide you. Lead lovingly, yet with strength, and follow the sacred power of your intuition. Last but not least, let's see what the angel numbers are for us this day, which is October 27th, 2023. And whenever you are led to this message has a specific message for you from God. It doesn't matter when you see it. Just tune in and take what resonates. And what doesn't, just leave it for others. It may not be, everything I say may not be particularly for you or your situation at this time, but it is something here for you if you were led to this message. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, what is the messages today that we need to hear today? Show me. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, what are the messages today? Ooh. 19. I am a pioneer. I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and in work, and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. 19. I am a pioneer. These are affirmations that you can repeat to yourself on your journey. Holy Spirit, ancestors, archangels, what other messages for the collective? Oops, 22. It's a master number, 22. I am aligned. You are in possession of incredible creative power, and it is assured that you can achieve anything that you wish. I am aligned. I am aligned. Holy Spirit, ancestors, what other messages? Okay, and we got one more. 66. I am positive. Your guardian angels is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. You are positive. We are positive. You have the ability to shift your thoughts from the negative to the positive. If you so desire, you sit still. You start to think about what you're thinking about and shift the thoughts into a positive thought versus a negative thought. And you can always take something from everything that transpires in your life. Anywho, that is the messages that Spirit wanted to bring forth today. I pray that you all have a wonderful, wonderful Friday and also weekend. And if you so feel led to do so, like the video and share the video. If you know anyone that may be on this awakening journey and trying to come into understanding of what is going on within their life, and are starting to question all the things that are transpiring, please share the video. If you feel like you want to connect with me, you can leave a comment beneath the video, or you can reach out to me via email. I'm always, open to connections. We are all collectively connected to one another. We are all one. We are created by God, and we are all brothers and sisters. And so therefore, I'm just always open to connecting with anyone that is interested in having a connection. We're all trying to also connect with our soul families and whatnot. So maybe you're part of my soul family, and I would love to hear from you. Anyway, like I said, I hope that you all have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. And until next time, smooches, toodles.